Alright everyone, welcome to the hangar. Today you already know what we're customizing, the brand new Weaponized Conada. I think that's how you pronounce it. The Conada was already in the game unweaponized, and now it's in the game weaponized. Pretty sure it has all the same characteristics of the regular Conada, and I believe it's based on the MD-969 twin attack helicopter. I think that's been in service or was released in 2019, sometime around there. Pretty cool. Let's get into the customization. We're gonna have to pay $70 to repair it for some reason, and then we'll get into the armor. I should do a test with no armor actually, but we'll have a test coming later, I think. Oops. We'll upgrade the engine all the way, handling all the way. Seems to be pretty normal stuff. Now we're in some liveries. Got a basic camo, Zancudo camo, sprayed camo, 3-color outline, 90 sandbox, modern 5-color, aired theater. That's pretty sick. Also paints the weapons down there. Oh, and it looks like we have like a flare camera up here. I wonder if we can use that. Winter camo, urban warrior, nature reserve, naval battle, urban geometric, coyote geometric, large geometric, naval geometric. Interesting. Desert fractal, pretty cool. Urban fractal, large digital, medium digital, small digital, and that's about it. I like the digital stuff. It's a little plain for me. Maybe I wonder if we could do like a red tiger or something. That'd be pretty cool, but I somehow doubt it. The aired theater looks cool as well. Where did that one go? This one. I like how it makes the weapons kind of orangey brown too. I want to see what we can do here. We can change the main color, that's brown. We could do a metallic, maybe a matte, just to keep it a little more flat. Hot bars. And, oh, a foliage green. No tail rotor. I just realized. Interesting, let's talk about that after. Maybe, I kind of wanted to go for like a Vietnam thing. Not too sure. The white looks kind of cool too though. Maybe we'll do a navy kind of thing, a gray, white and gray. Might change the, let's do a light gray here. We'll change the livery to something else though. Maybe, or like an Arctic helicopter or something. Kind of getting that vibe. Or maybe I'll make this the urban helicopter. Oh, I kind of like the digital. Let's do the digital. Except I'm not too sure about the white. Maybe make that, let's make that the light gray. That looks really cool on the missiles and the gun there. And then this could be white, black. We'll make it gray too. That looks pretty cool. And then we could sell it for $1.42 million if we wanted to, which we don't yet. Maybe. We will see. But you can't customize the weapons, and there's also no countermeasures, which is kind of annoying. But let's exit the hangar and see what we can do. Here we go. And as I said before, no tail rotor on this, which is pretty interesting. I can't remember if any other helicopters are like that in the game at least. Definitely in real life there is. This is all right. To compare to another helicopter right away, I'd say it's definitely not as agile as the Akula, but not as bad as the Savage and the other attack helicopter, the Hunter. Oh god. Okay, well, great start. Let's repair this. Alright, we're back out of the hangar. Let's get back into it. As I was saying, it's definitely not as agile as the Buzzard either. And it's... I don't think I've ever piloted the regular Conada, the unweaponized version, so I can't really say how it compares to that either. I'm guessing it's the same, but it's alright. It's not terrible handling. It's pretty easy to turn, especially if you use the rudders. But rolling is pretty slow, not crazy responsive. But it is an attack helicopter, it must be pretty heavy. The missiles, which is the main focus everyone wants to know about, is not spammable. It's not the 60 RPM missiles, it is the same as the Buzzard, which is annoying. Can't say I ever liked that. Pretty disappointing. Homing off is exactly the same. The machine guns, which look like 2 3-barreled miniguns right there, seem pretty regular. Doesn't have any increased range or anything. I gotta say the cockpit looks super cool though. Pretty alright. Let's find a target and blow it up. Let's do this white car. Oh gosh. Now let's ignore the white car. To test the weapons, we have a Dick Class A Rancher in front of us. So let's give it a go. Oh! Very quick. That was all hits, no misses. Pretty decent. Let's try a Buzzard next and see how that compares. Alright, we're here with the Buzzard on a little bit of a curve, but who doesn't mind a little bit of curve? Let's see how the Buzzard does. About the same, I think. I think if you're hitting all your shots, it can melt pretty fast. These machine guns aren't a joke. So comparing the Conada and the Buzzard's weaponry, they are both the same. Comparing the helicopters, one has a tail rotor, one does not, which is a pretty cool bonus to the Conada, unless that is what's doing the handling a little bit slower than I was expecting. It's a bit of a plus because I guess you can't really break the tail rotor off, which is a popular place to shoot at, and if you don't have that, it'll have to be the main rotor that goes down to spin you out, which is pretty cool. It is a defensive part, which is definitely something to consider. However, it doesn't have countermeasures, similar to the Buzzard of course, but compared to the Hunter and the Akula, definitely a minus there. However, it still does feel quite fast. I do believe the Conada is the fastest non-weaponized helicopter in the game. Might be the fastest overall. Honestly, I really don't have too much else to say that's good about it, at least. It's only a two-seater, which is a bit different than the Buzzard. I believe the unweaponized version can hold at least 4, probably in the back there, but looks like we have some storage, some crates, maybe some ammo, I guess. Oops. But can't open that, it stays shut, can't sit on the wing here. Got some cool seats. Those are like leather car seats, that's kind of funky. It's got a camera system up here, which we might be able to use if there's a passenger. I don't think it works. I wouldn't expect it to. That's a bit much for Rockstar. The machine guns are a little interesting. Since they are miniguns, they do take a short time to spin up. I'll just show you. It's a little hard to see. We can't get the camera perfectly, but there we go. Watch. Just tap the fire button. Oh yeah, there we go. It has to be very quick. But there we go. You can kind of spin it. It's pretty cool. Do a little trick. It's really not that long to start firing though, so it's not going to hinder your performance, but it's kind of cool. I can't remember if the Buzzard does that or not. To put the price in perspective, we got the Weaponized Conada at $3.38 million. No trade price for it either. The Akula, which has stealth, 60 RPM missiles, handles better, could be faster, not too sure about that, but that's 3.3, even a little bit cheaper with the trade price from the Doomsday Heist. The Hunter is even cheaper, also with the trade price. The Buzzard is $1.75 million, which you get the same weaponry with. The Sparrow, which is part of the Kosatka, which I don't remember the prices of, but I know it's expensive, is a better option, in my opinion, because like the Buzzard, you can spawn it with the interaction menu, this one from the Kosatka, and the Buzzard while you're a CEO. With the Conada, you'll have to call it from the interaction menu still, but it'll have to be a personal vehicle, which is pretty annoying. Same as the other helicopters, but with the Buzzard, it's gotta beat because you can spawn this and the Buzzard like you saw before with the interaction menu from the CEO page. So I gotta say, with the same weapons as the Buzzard, it does have a lack of a tail rotor, which is a small defensive thing for it. It's absolutely overpriced and pretty outshined by the Buzzard in my opinion, but it definitely looks cool. There's a little bit of customization, can change the livery and the paint, but I mean, come on. This could have been so much cooler. We could have had a full cabin back here with seats. That could have been better. We could have had spammable missiles. I don't know why they decided to nerf it for such a expensive price. And I'm really hoping this thing works because I don't know why they have to put it there and tease us if it doesn't work. So hopefully it does. That's about it. I can't really recommend this thing unless you are a big fan of it in real life or just want it because it's cool and you have a bunch of money. If you're tight on cash, I'd definitely skip it. Definitely get the Buzzard. Far more worth it. Yeah, that's about it for the Weaponized Conada. Sorry I haven't piloted the original Conada, so I can't compare it to that, but it's okay. It feels pretty average even with race handling. Definitely buy the Buzzard first if you haven't yet. It's much better than this thing. After that, buy the Akula. It's the next best one, but save this one for a little while after. Or if you just want it now and you got the money, no worries there. I'll have a more in-depth testing video as well coming out for this pretty soon, so stay tuned for that. But that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, or a dislike if you didn't. Let me know what you think of the Weaponized Conada if you own one. Let me know if you're excited or disappointed to buy it. And that's about it. See you all in the next one.